What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Hans, and for today's episode, I am going to talk about a few tips and tricks in the arena. Uh, this may be for beginners and intermediates, but if you're an advanced player and you find anything useful, then I'd be happy as well. So, tip number one, this is the fundamental tip that I should give any Axie player, is to get to know your Axies. Now, it is super important that you know your Axies, what the individual Axies can do, and how much damage does it do, and etc. So let me check on my Axies. By the way, I run a double aqua plant team. So let me check on the details. This is my midline Axie. I'll talk about positioning later. But yeah, this is my midline Axie. It has Shipwreck, Soothing Song, Star Shuriken, and Tail Slap. So when I started playing, I didn't know much about card combinations. And I'll talk a bit about it later on. But yeah, there are different ways you can combo cards to each other to deal the maximum damage, and I didn't know that starting on. I simply checked the damage output and the defense on it. So yeah, that's one of my biggest mistakes. Okay, so my next Axie is my plant, which is my tank. I call it tank because I put it up front. So the purpose of this Axie is to take in as much damage as it can before dying, and then I put my attack axes, my damage axes in the back. So this axis is my sustain. It also gives me a bit of energy, and it has backdoor. So its cards are the Turnip Rocket, Vegetal Bite, Prickly Trap, and Spicy Surprise. So it is important that you get to learn each and every card, you get to read it at least, and the buffs and debuffs that it does. Okay, and this is my backline Axie. It's not the meta pure damage Axie, but it does have cleanse scent. Uh, so yeah, first card is cleanse scent. Then it has risky fish, slash, and upstream swim. So now that you've learned, or at least read through the descriptions of your card, you could now think about, specific card combos. Like there are specific cards that go well against specific axes and vice versa. Knowing which card to use first during a combo attack could mean the difference between losing and winning an arena battle. Now moving on to tip number two. It's not really a tip, I mean it's something you need to know. It's about stats. So stats are what you see up here, beside the level of your Axie. We have health, speed, skill, and morale. So I'll bring up a chart. Um, Health or HP. This determines how much damage an Axie can take before being knocked out. Then you have speed. Speed determines the turn order and priority. Then skill, this determines the damage bonus of combos by dealing multiple cards. And then you have morale. So morale determines the critical hit, the last stand, and the number of ticks during last stand. And by the way, if you guys want to know more about last stand, I made another video about it. So I'll link it down in the description, and I hope you guys check it out. So my next tip is positioning. So I'll go into my teams, and as you see I have two teams, but they all comprise of the same axes. I'm using this one. I'll just show it to you. So yeah, before you even start, you should think about, before you start heading onto the arena, you should already have set your positioning. Now, battle positioning is very important as they determine the attack priority during a match. As a player, you should think about the best positions when attacking or defending. You must set your battle positions correctly before entering an arena because once you start the arena game, you couldn't change it. Now, the golden rule about positioning is your axes will always hit the opposition axis that is closest to it. So yeah, basically when we're talking about positioning, you always have to put your sustain. I mean, this isn't always the case though, but generally a lot of people put their sustain or their tanks up front, and then uh, they put like a midline who's also a bit tanky, especially if you're running a double aqua team like me. And then in your backline, you use the pure damage aqua. So yeah, that's it. My next tip is about what is it? Is about card counting and energy. So let me head on into the arena to show you what happens. So heading in on into the arena, there are a few things you need to know once you get in. So let me head in. Now, for beginners, once you get into the arena, first thing you need to understand is that before you put up any cards, you need to check the priority, the move priority or turn order, which is indicated up here in the center. So I am going number 1. Now, in the first round, you have 60 seconds to decide what to do. The most important thing you need to be doing is, first off, checking the opponent's cards. So he has Vegetal Bite, Branch Charge, Refresh, Carrot Hammer. Midline, Aqua, and his backline is a mech with Energy Steal. So after that, you check the cards you have on deck. Now we move to Energy Counter and Card Counting. So at this point, I'm just gonna use this. I have 4 seconds. Yeah, during the first round, you have 6 cards to start with, and then you have, what do you call this, 3 energy. So every succeeding round, you will have 2 additional energy and 3 additional cards per round. So if you've noticed, the first round, the opponent skipped a turn. So by this round, he will have 5 energy and 9 cards. So with that, what do I do? Then I decide what to do. I think I'm just gonna gain some energy and not use any more cards. Yeah, this round, since I used Vegetal Bite the other round, he will not be able to use his, he won't be able to use his Vegetal Bite because I put up, the hot butt with my plant. So yeah, let me just do this. I'll try because I will have 6 energy next round. So he put up a bit of armor, which is good. We didn't do anything. I think he put up a hammer and the cleansant. Oh, okay. 2 cleansants. Those are 0 cost cards, so this time he will have, what was that? I was at 5, he gets another 2, he's now at 7. With 7, I'm pretty sure he can take down my, my plant. Does he have backdoor? Let me see. He does not, so I don't have to worry that much. I will just try to take down his with 2 cards. I'm saving up the Shipwreck because these cards give me not much damage, but it does give me a lot of armor. So I'm using this for next round. And then I'm not going to use this because I'm pretty sure by the time I get to hit my plant Axie would already be dead. So yeah, let's go. Put up 80, which is fine. I think it's a hammer. Okay, he's in last stand. He won't be able to use the hammers. Okay, he does destroy one of my energies, but he uses 2 energy plus 4 this round. He used 6. So I was at, how many was that? 7. Now he's back at 3. Okay, this round, I haven't seen his midline use any cards yet, so I'm pretty sure it has a lot of damage. So what I can do is, since I'm hitting first and he has heal cards, I will not do any damage. I will just put up defense and maybe I'll attack him with my backline. I'm not sure if this is a good idea though. Let me see. I'll just... Yeah, I should put this... Oh, I ran out of time, but that's okay. Yeah, you know what? I think I should have put in my damage cards because next round I will be still hitting number 3. So by then he'd be able to still regenerate his HP. So I made a bit of a mistake there, guys. I should have put up the upstream so that I would hit first and then finish it up with the soothing song combo. So I don't know, man. I think I just lost it. I wasn't thinking straight. So let's go with 5 cards. Hopefully this does it. He put up a lot of armor, which kinda sucks. Alright, I deal a bit of damage, but he also deals a ton. Yeah, he's gonna take down my midline. And he's gonna survive my attack. That kinda sucks, guys. Yeah, but that's it. He used, how many cards with that? 3? Plus another one in the back, which is, I think this is a 0 cost. Oh, it's not. So he used 4, he doesn't have any cards this round. So I'll just use 2. And then next round, let me see. Oh, okay. I will only have like 2 cards next round. So let's go. Hopefully he doesn't defend this, and then... Yeah, I think I lost, guys, because by now he must have the beast combos. So let's just see what he does. Okay, he used another 2 cards, which is... what is it? I don't know what it is. But I'm pretty sure these are, yeah, a bit of damage. And next round, if I don't get critical strikes, I am pretty much done for. What does he do? Yeah, he puts up 100 armor, at least 100 armor. And then single combat. Let's just hope, guys, he has like, yeah. Never mind. This is game, guys. I lost, but yeah, that's it. I just want you to know that I didn't lose because I was card counting. I kinda lost because I made like split-second decisions too late. So yeah, if I did it the other way around, which I explained earlier, it would have been a win. But yeah. Okay, my next tip, guys, I know I lost and I'm still giving tips, but the next tip I could give, which is my last tip, is that you need to you need to constantly practice. Practice doesn't make perfect, it makes progress, guys. So, tip number 5, my final tip, is to constantly practice, get to know the opponent's cards, and, you know, just practice card counting, energy counting, and all the debuffs and buffs. So yeah, that's it. If you guys enjoyed the video, found any of my content useful, please consider giving a like and subscribing. That's it for this video. Peace out.